everyone, my name is Susan from the Whitby Public Library, and this is our May Great Create the Junior Spy. So you will have your kit in a bag like this, and it says right on it that these are the Junior Spies. Now, before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about why we're doing Junior Spies. Sir William Stevenson is a Canadian soldier and an airman and a spy master. During World War II, he is best known for his wartime intelligence code name, the Intrepid. He invented at a young age the wire photo and the radio facsimile method of transmitting pictures without the need of a telephone or a telegraph wires. The book, A Man Called Intrepid, was written by William Stevenson and is a bestseller and was a very bestseller in the UK. Later, a TV series was made in 1979, and our library actually has that book, A Man Called Intrepid. Now, Camp X, we know Camp X was established in actually December the 6th, 1941, by the Chief of British Security, which was William Stevenson. He was a close confidant of Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt. Camp X was a training school for covert agents and was a radio communications center in Whitby during World War II. We actually have some books here at the Whitby Public Library on Camp X by the author Eric Walters. He has a series of books on Camp X. One of them, of course, is Camp X and Camp 30, Silver Dagger, Shell Shocked, and The Enigma is under his Camp X series. So we're talking all about spies today, and before we get into our kit, I thought this might be kind of fun. Okay, this is my copy, your spy name. So you take the first letter of your first name. So my name is Susan, so my letter would be S, and I look down S and equals night. So then you go to the second half of this and your age by month. So January, February, March, April, May. There's 12 months of the year. My birthday happens to be March the 3rd, so I go down to the 3rd and it says Dragon. So my spy name would be Night Dragon. Okay, I have a friend and her first name starts with M. So I go down to M and it's Lightning. And her month would be the 12th month, which is December, Vortex. So her name is Lightning Vortex. Whoa, okay. Okay, suppose your name is I. My grandson is Isaac. So let's look under I. That would be Black. And he was born actually in January, so that's the first month of the year. And his name would be Wolf. So, Black Wolf. Okay? And you can actually download this on Google. It's kind of fun. So inside your kit, we're going to make a few things today. Fingerprints. You have to make fingerprints. And you will have, now yours will be green, but mine's white. This is our spy decoder. Okay? And our last item is going to be our spy goggles. So with this one, you actually need an egg carton, okay? And then also inside of your kit, you will have a little tiny bag with 2 beads. And the beads go on the end of your pipe cleaner, so when it's around your ear, you're not going to have that sharp thing. And we also will have 3 pipe cleaners, and this is for the decoder. This is our little pin. So we have the short one for the nose, and the 2 longer ones for the part that goes over your ears. Okay, so this one, we're going to start with our spy glasses. So we'll take our egg carton. You need scissors for this. You will need either crayons or markers. I wouldn't suggest coloring pencils because it's a little hard to color on this. So markers are actually your best bet if you have markers. Or if you have paint, you can paint it, okay? But you'll need a little container to put your paint in, okay? And you only need 2 colors of paint, okay? You will also need something to put the hole through. A hole punch is great. I didn't have a hole punch. I've got my little screwdriver with a little point on it, and you're going to need this also to poke the holes in for the pipe cleaners. So you definitely need an adult to help you with this, with the poking, because nobody wants to get hurt when they're poking a sharp object, okay? So let's cut out our spyglasses, and again, you might need help because these are a little tough to cut, but once you get a little bit into it, it's easy to rip. You can almost rip it apart, okay? All right, so there we go. Now, we need this part here, okay? So we're going to cut off all the extra pieces. And then we're going to cut it in half. Okay, so we take our first one. We're going to cut around, see? We're going to cut all this loose section that we don't need off and try to make it as round as we can. There we go, we got it round. Okay, now for this, it's not that hard. You just take maybe you need a grown-up to help you. Put this in and give it a little wiggle. There it goes through. But remember, you might get cut, so be careful. So then we're going to cut out the circle. Now your egg carton might look a little bit different, but as long as you can cut around it, and you know this really rips easily. So with the scissors you can kind of pull it and twist it until we get a little bit of a circle. Because this is the part that we want to look out. Okay? Let's do a little bit more. There we go. Then with this one again, we're going to cut it, all those extra pieces, so we want to make it nice and round. As round as possible. Now be careful when we do the center. It's pretty pliable, but just be very, very careful. You get somebody to help you poke this through. There we go. And then we're going to cut around the circle to make our eye part, our eye section. So remember, Camp X is in Whitby, so if you get a chance, maybe not now because of COVID, but go and visit it. It's a really cool place. And we have all kinds of books on spies and secret agents at the library, and also on Hoopla. Okay, so I've got my 2 done. So I'm going to take my markers. I'm going to take my blue marker. And this is really simple. You just go over like this to color it. And you see it colors really quickly with the marker. If you don't want to color it in, you could just do a couple of stripes, make it any design you want. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be, I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Then I'm going to use my purple marker and do the opposite side. And just all the way around, I'm going to go on the top. And I kind of like this design. Okay. And then I'm going to use the blue one again on this side and make my lines. Color it a little bit more on top. See? And then my last one, of course, is the purple. But you can use any colors you want. These happen to be the colors I chose. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to do the same with the other one. I'll do the purple on this. And up here. Then I'll take my blue and do my blue here. And again, these markers I got at the dollar store. Just love the dollar store. You can get anything you need to do your arts and crafts at the dollar store. Just make sure Grown Up goes and gets those supplies for you. You can go with them as long as you make sure you wear your masks when you're outside. Okay, oh, there, I'm gonna go purple here. And this is pre-recorded, so if you don't have your A carton this time, you can go back and watch this again, and it will show you exactly how to do the craft. Okay, so I've got my two. I'm going to put this away. Now, if you have something sharp, but you need a grown-up to do it, we're going to do the eyepiece first, right between the nose here. So, we make a tiny little mark, and it doesn't have to be much because the pipe cleaner will fit in. Oh, not quite through yet. Make sure it goes all the way through. And there we go. So I made my hole, turn it like this, and just fold it up and bend it. Okay, so your other piece wants to go here, so you're going to have to put a hole here. Okay, and then put this one through here, and we're going to fold it up again and bend it a little bit, and that's going to be for our nose piece. Just twist it around. Okay, then we have our two arms to put on, so we have to put one here. Make sure you get help pushing through with the hole. Okay, so this one's going to go in, and we're going to fold it up just a little bit through, okay, and then fold it over. Okay, then on this side we're going to make another hole, and just be very, very careful doing this. You will need help. And then over and just up a little bit. Okay, now we have our beads, so we'll take our beads out of our bag. And you'll have either plastic beads or wooden beads. I happen to have wooden ones. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to fold this up a tiny little bit. Okay, so put our bead in. Okay, so you have to put the bead up further, then you bend it like that, and push the bead back through the hole. Give it a twist. There we go. So that way, you see, there's no sharp edge, okay? So bend it first. Get your bead and put it through. Push the bead up a little bit further. Then we're going to fold this over. See this? Look, fold it like this, and then push that bead. You might need help with this, okay? Over that sharp part. And there we got it. Okay. So I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to put my spy glasses on. And then you bend the arms over your ears. And there's your spy glasses. Okay. Now the next one we're going to do is our decoder. So with this one, it's very simple. We're just going to cut out all 3 pieces. Okay. And try to cut on the black line as much as possible, because you want to make it nice and round. Now you can write secret messages with this, and I'm going to show you how in a second. So once we get it all cut out, there's the big one, and it does have the whole alphabet right from A to Z. Then we have to cut out the small one, and save all your cardboard pieces because we're going to need those for our fingerprinting. Okay, so go all the way around. We're going to keep this paper for the last craft, which is the fingerprints. Okay, and then the little decoder sign. Now you can, this decoder one, if you want to color it, that would be cool. You could do that. You don't have to, because you remember your paper is going to be green. So you can leave it green. You could put maybe a sticker or 2 on it. Okay, so this one goes in the middle, and this one goes here. Okay. So if you have a hole punch, that's the best thing to do. I do not have a hole punch, but I did bring my other. So I'm going to, right where the O is, I'm going to push a hole through it. Then put this here and go through this one. And then put this one together like this. Make sure it's so you can see all the letters, and go through again, your last piece. And then we're going to take our little clip and we open this up. It's 2 sharp points, so be careful. Okay, open it up. Push it through so it sticks there. And then we're going to open it up. And push down, and watch those sharp points. So now, as you can see, we have the wheel goes around and around. All right, so now we're going to do a message, I spy. So the inside is your message, I spy. The outside, so the I is here, so that letter will be A, write down A. The S for spy will be L. The P is the letter H. And the Y will be the R. So there I spelled out I spy in decoder language. All right. All right, so our next one we want to do is our fingerprints, okay? So your sheet's going to look like this. I have just a black and white one, and I've already done 2 of my fingerprints. So you need a pencil, and that's why I said to save your paper. So we take, and you're going to need Scotch tape for this one, okay? So we're going to take our pencil and rub it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's really, really, really dark. Now I've done these 2 fingers, so this is the finger I'm going to do next, okay? So I'm going to place my finger on here, and I'm going to roll it. See that? You see my fingerprint? Okay, then I'm going to take a little piece of tape, not much, a little piece, and put it on top of my fingerprint and press down all the way around, just like that. You might need a grown-up to help you with the tape. Then take the tape off and put it down here. And there's my fingerprint. So we have 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb, okay? Then we turn it over. For this hand, 4 fingers and a thumb. Okay, so let's do one more. So we can't use this spot. We have to use another spot. And we have to go over and over and over. So it's so dark. With a lead pencil. Keep going over and over and over and over and over. Okay, so I did this finger. I'm going to do my baby finger. So I'm going to put my baby finger here. You can see that. Then we have to press really, really hard. Okay, then we lift up and there's our fingerprint. So we take a little piece of tape and put it over top of the fingerprint carefully and fold it all the way around and press down. Okay, now you can do this for your whole family if you want. Then slowly take the tape off and we're going to put it. Oh, I missed a finger. This is my baby finger. Okay, so I'll put my baby finger there. And there's our fingerprints. All right. So when you think of secret agent, we have secret messages, we have cracking a code, we can make our binoculars, and you can do that out of toilet roll papers. We can do a backwards message if you want on the alphabet. And of course you can always play the game I Spy with My Little Eye. We have lots of books in the library. We have Harriet the Spy by Louise Fitzhugh. We have the I Spy books by Walter Wick. And of course the 39 Clues books. And you can put those on hold and get them, and you might be able to also download them on Hoopla. Okay? So that is our May Great Create Junior Spy. Thank you for joining us. Remember to look for us at www.whitbylibrary.ca. Also join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more wonderful programs yet to come. Thank you. Bye, everyone.